Hello. So I did this project. I was trying out a new text because I use an architect's font, and sometimes the ones are a bit close together. So I just did the project, and I'll show you what it looks like. So some of the stuff is a bit stretched out, I think. So I'm gonna go in and have a look. So we'll go to one of our detail pages. So 200. So we can see, I do quite like the text. It looks fine, but it's a little spacious or something. It's a little drawn out. So I've just been trying some different ones. I outputted the drawings and just not happy with it. I didn't send this yet, even though it's in my documents sent folder, but that's what it kind of looks like. So it's not bad, but my other text, the title is more of a definition between the drawings, I feel. So I'm just going to try and clean it up a little bit. So let's see if we go back in here. I'm going to change the text in all of these. So let's close this out and see if this works. And you probably want to be fairly confident that your drawings are up to date. So go to the document manager, and we can see this is saying these are the important ones. This last one is like an extra sheet. It's showing everything is up to date. That's not always the case. Well, it could be up to date, but a lot of your stuff might jump around, so be careful. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my management tools, and it's already opened, sorry, and we want to go in and just filter out text here and go into your drawing labels and text. And you can see this is the one I used. It's in every system, so I was trying to use something that would be on everyone's computer. But I'm going to go back to the one that I was using. We can try, yeah, I'll just do it. Now you can do this with any text, so this is one that I like to use. The problem is it's not on other people's system. Now I don't really share files that much, it doesn't really matter too much, but it would be nice to have use something that might be on everyone's computer. So what you want to do now is you can open a document. So what we can do is let's just open this first one. And if I click on it and labels, update detail, we can see the header down here, or the title is in that text. And it's still in that text, so that didn't change. So let's go back in here. We can see it didn't change because I didn't update it, right? So let's go in here and update, and let's select here again. And you'll see also, so it looks quite nice in here. I do quite like it in the grids. So let's update, and the grids and this title should update. So now you can see it's switched, so that's what I want. Now this scale, I think I'm going to switch this scale to all capitals. So ADM 3D view cancel. Alright, so if I want to use that again, so let me go in here. I'm going to change that so the next time I use it. So this is kind of, it's better to just say, you know what, let me go in and do it now and spend a little bit of time to go in and do it. And sorry, detail title, and let's change that to scale, apply. And then I also want to do it to my detail, so my detail view here, and I want to put in scale and capitals, apply. Now I don't need to do that for this project, so it's fine. So now I've updated this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. Now what you have to do is update each detail as far as I know. So let's open up this 200, and we can see that all our text is still the old text, right? So let's plot that out. Okay, and let's plot it out ISO. We'll just call it ISO for the text, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll close this. So let's close that, and then I'm going to go into the document manager. We'll just do one and see, and then we can do them all. So let's force update. So it's going to go through. You can see it going through all the details on that page. And now open drawing. And you know, if you've modeled stuff right, it shouldn't jump all over the place. And when we zoom in, we can see all our text has changed. Now, the only thing is your text might be a little longer, a little shorter, so just make sure things aren't overlapping. But you can change all your text like that. So we can see all our grid lines are changed, everything is changed. All right, so that has changed that. So what I'm going to do is I am now going to go back in, and I'm just going to update them all and force update. So I've kind of got it down where my drawings don't go all over the place now after a couple of years. So if you stick with it and you figure out how to use the software right, it generally works pretty good. It can be a little frustrating at the start, but so now hopefully I can output these drawings. So what I'll do is I'll just let that work its magic, and then I'm going to output the PDF and we'll have a look at it. So what I can do is I'll actually output the whole lot. So I want to put them in a batch plot, and I want it multi-sheet, okay, and then print. And now we'll go back out here and we'll go into the project, and it's going to pop up here as a PDF. And here's the other one. So this is the old one, which, yeah, it's just not right. You know, you know, people say to use Arial and stuff like that. I really like to use the Architect font, which I find is a good definition between the drawings, and I just like it as a title especially. So now if I go back here, there's my PDF, and of course my PDF software doesn't always work. Doesn't want to open that. Close that out. Sometimes that happens. So now we'll go back to that same document, and we can see that's it there. So looks a little better, I think. I don't know, your opinions, if you could let me know what text you use and what text you guys like to use. And where's that one? In here, right? ISO. So we can see that's the difference between them. Yeah, it's a little nicer, I think. So in a couple of minutes you can change all the text in your drawings that way. So I believe you have to have it set up that way, but that's the way mine has been set up all the time, and I kind of like it. Maybe down the line I'll change it where I can change the title and have it different, but for now it works for me. Alright, hope that helps. Take care.